Hi everyone, Chaz916 here. Welcome to my latest update, 8-9-24. We are again in part 2 of the village. In today's update, we are going to be looking at all of the builds from folder 4. Now these are all on the west side of the village, if you can remember back that far. Comments, questions, and suggestions are welcome. Please put them in the comment section below this video. Okay, so let's take a quick look at my list. This is a list of all of the buildings. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it is actually. I had to put quite a bit of extra work into these. Fortunately, I managed to scrounge a little extra time, and I was able to get them done much more to my liking. So, let's get started. I'm really anxious for you guys to see these. Okay, so first up is the Adventurer's Inn. This is the actual Adventurer's Inn that I had. And I'll show you how I know that this is the right one. I don't know why I mislabeled the one model, but I did. This is the one. Okay, so, first off, yeah, let me get all my notes together here. I have quite a bit of notes for this stuff today. Okay, the Adventurer's Inn. Okay, so I replaced the topsoil. I reduced the let's see. I reduced the section of the roof, which is this part right over here. Let me go take a closer look for you on this. As you can see, I've reduced the size of it so it's not hanging out as far, which was really annoying me. Let's see, I did decorative trim. Again, I'm just doing the basics, and I did a really basic sign. Let's see, what else? I did the windows and the window trim. I did the interior textures. I did the thumbnail and the imposter and like I said, the signage. So let's take a look around, okay? Alright, so as you can see, it's starting to look up, and the topsoil down there is done. And well, let's go in and take a look. You can see the interior textures, the windows, all of that kind of stuff. And then over here we have a hallway. And then over here we have some additional rooms. And let's go up here. There we go. And I think there's one more over here. This is all upstairs. So, just to kind of give you an idea, those rooms were over here. And the big room. Now, the reason why I know that this is the Adventurer's Inn is because this is the big room. This is for a party. It's not intended for a single person. It's going to be, you know, like when a party of adventurers is in town and they want a place to stay, this is the room they ask for. And it's one of the best in town. Okay, so let's go downstairs. We'll take a quick look in here. As you can see, we are looking much, much better. We have so much more going. And of course, I haven't got proper counters in yet. But we're getting it started, and then we got more rooms back here. And here we go. Okay. Alright, so yeah, it is definitely looking better. The roofing change was really nice because if you remember, it came out like this one, which is the normal size, but it did not look right over here. So reducing it seems to better set the balance. Okay, so I'm going to quit gushing over this so that we can get started on the next one. And the next one is Gilder Square. Let's see. Gilder's. Yeah, Gilder Square. And let's let's see, what is it? Gilder's Square. S-U-U-A-R-E. I messed up you, huh? Gilders. There we go. So let's open this guy. I think, no, that's number 3. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so the next one is Gilder's Square. A couple of things. First off, I have not worked on the individual buildings. I have got them done out, and I will be working on them, but I want to work on them here so that I get the look that I want for the square area, and then I will build the others up so that they look like these are going to look, okay? On this one, I did replace the topsoil. Let's see. Okay. And why is it? There we go. Okay, so topsoil replaced, and we'll go around towards the front, and there we go. Okay, so replaced the topsoil. I fixed some of the fence textures on the back here. They got some other texture back here, and they were not looking right. So we fixed that. So now it looks consistent and it looks the way it's supposed to. And then let's see. I did decorative trim on the buildings. I did better roof support, and I did a round window on this one. Yeah, over here we did a round window just to make it a little different and to fancy it up just a little bit. I textured the interiors. I did the windows and the trim. Wow. Except for one of the buildings, which already had the textures done. So I didn't have to do that one, but I did the other two. Um, and I fixed some trim and a bunch of stuff. So let's just take a look around. As you can see, I retextured the exterior of this one as well as the interior. I put some interesting little supports up for the roof just because I thought it would look cool, and I think it does. Okay, and let's take a quick look inside, and we're going to get up out of the floor. There we go. So, as you can see, we did the windows and all of that kind of stuff. So let's drop down, and you can see the same things down here. We got the interior, the textures, all of that kind of stuff. So that's one of the 3. Now on this one, as you can see, we did more decorative trim. Of course, we're probably still going to have to add more, but it's a start. And then on this, I retextured the exterior because it shouldn't be stone. It just looks better as wood, so I'm going to leave it at that. You guys, of course, can change anything you want. Once you have these in your hands, you can do whatever you want. But for me, this was what I wanted. So, okay, and let's see, this one, as you can see, we've got the textures, the windows, all of that kind of stuff done. And same down here. So, there you go. And yeah, it's looking really nice, I think. Okay, we have one more on this. Like I said, there's a lot more here than meets the eye because there's actually 3 buildings on this one, not just one. So we had a little extra work to do. On this one, you can see I did all of that. I also put the 2 beams up as roof support and to make it look a bit more, nice. So I trimmed that out, and there you go, guys. Yeah, I think they came out pretty good. Alright, I don't want to spend any more time on it, although I'd love to. But we got to keep going. We have quite a few more here to go. Next, we're going to go take a look at the warehouse. So, let's see. Here we go. Warehouse. Okay. Um, let's see. What else to say? Warehouse. What? Just warehouse. Okay. So I think it's this guy. Yes, it's this guy. Okay. All right. Now, get my pages turned here so we can keep up. Uh, Sorry I'm so disorganized today, but it took some work to get all of this the way I wanted it. Boy, did it. Okay, so, you guys might remember this one. I talked about I was going to build it out and make it a little larger, which as you can see, I did. And I think it comes out really looking good this way. Um, if you guys want to comment, make suggestions or anything like that, please feel free. Yeah. Okay, so I don't even know where to begin on this guy. Um, I removed artifacts at the beginning. I did the soil. I enlarged it. I did the windows. I added windows. I did window trim, all of that kind of stuff. I did the thumbnail for it and the imposters. So, uh, let's just take a look around, okay? Shall we? Um, Now, I think when you see inside, you'll have to agree. This feels much more like a warehouse than that dinky little thing I had going. This is actually my favorite warehouse, and I really wanted it to live up to the vision I have of it and the way I describe it when I'm in the game. Uh, we have a great. I've had a couple of good adventures in this thing with some of the players, and um, it's been a lot of fun, and I just wanted to do the place justice and, just make it look the way it feels. There you go. All right. All right, let's keep it moving. I still have quite a few more to go. We haven't even started the actual Western, well, they're all Western buildings, but I'm talking about the ones that are WB. Okay, anyway. Um, let's see. W, oops, W. BUILD. Okay, let's start with number 23. The next couple I think are were not too difficult, which is good because after everything I had to put into the others, time was getting short. Um, so, this one is not really a lot different than it was. I did do a few things. I went in here and I fixed this area a bit. And down here, I took some of the leaking uh, turf that was in here and I removed that. And now it's looking pretty good. Um, yeah. So that's where we are. And here, let me go ahead and just get rid of this guy really quick. I don't know why, but it just seems like it'd be better. And then we can, build it back out as we go to do some more. Okay, so, alright, that'll make it a little easier, a little cleaner for you guys to work on it. Okay, so let's take a look inside, and as you can see, got the inside done. I did miss the windows here. I am surprised. Um, I'm not going to do them right now. I will catch them on the next run. I really don't want to stop now. I have so much to show that I just need to get through it. So, let's save this, and I will come back and finish those up. Okay, so let's go move on. We are going to number 24. Let's build. Okay, number 24. Alright, and let's load you up. Okay, guys. Number 24. I did the usuals on this one. I replaced the topsoil and I retextured the exterior because I didn't like the coloring. The burnt wood thing just doesn't do it for me. I I redid the interior textures. Well, didn't redo them. I did the interiors. I did the windows, the trim, the imposter, the thumbnail, all of that kind of stuff, as well as a few tweaks. I tweaked this out. I completed this side of it and tweaked it out and changed the texturing and made it look sweet. I also redid the textures on the livestock building. So everything in here is done up, and as you can see, it's looking good. And yeah, we're looking good, guys. I even cleaned up around that a little bit, and of course all of these are still working and stuff like that. Okay, let's take a look inside, and it's looking good. There you go. So, and that was number 24. Okay, so let's take a look at number 25. Okay, so this was another one that really did not need a lot of work. I did the topsoil. I did all of the basics with it. The windows, the window trim, did the interior textures. I did some door tweaks on this one, and thumbnail and posture, and all of that. I tweaked the porch, which was incomplete over here, and I fixed the siding on the door trim here, and just brought it up to par, and I think it's looking pretty good. Let's take a look inside, as you can see, and we got everything on the windows and everything done, and it's looking pretty good. Again, like I said, this one was in pretty good shape, so we didn't have to do a lot with it, but it's coming along beautifully. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. See, which one was this? Yes. This was number 25. Okay, so let's see, we're going to go to 26, and here we go. We'll load this one. Okay, let's see now. Here we go. We did do some work on this one. It needed it. Not a lot. I finished this part up. I put in some, a leveled area here to make it easier for sliding pallets onto the top deck. I did the windows, the trim. I did the interior textures. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this full size or whether I might just do it as a separate building, so that people can do what they want with the yard. I haven't decided, but even if I don't, you guys can easily take the fence out and put other things in. You just have to be careful of when you place it and where, so that you don't, knock anything else out in the process. Okay? Let's take a look inside. Okay, there you go, and that's how it's looking. And then we'll go up into the, here we go. There you go. And that's for dropping and lowering merchandise and things downstairs. So, that's how it went. And of course, I like this because it's got the side yard loading zone, which I thought was kind of cool. Okay, let's see, that was 26, I believe. But let's save it and check just to make sure. Yes, that was 26, so we're going to move on to number 27. Okay, and here we go. And here we go. Let's go around to the front. I started off, I decided to get rid of the single door. It just did not look right. And this looks so much better. So much better. It just looks much better. Sorry. Guess I said that, didn't I? Okay. I don't think I did anything else on the exterior. I did do the windows. So I did the windows, the window trim, interior textures, the topsoil, Basically, all of the basics. Let's see. Let me check my notes. Did I do anything else I need to mention? No, I didn't. So, I think that's pretty good. And, yeah. Okay. So, alright. So, that was number, let's see, which one was that? Save it. That was number 27. We're gonna move on to, number 28. Did I show you guys the interior? Let me show you really quick. Just in case I forgot it. There we go. And there you go. And then down here. And see, that's the double doors from the inside. I think that looks pretty good. It's, I think it just works better. If you guys have an opinion on it or you want to express an opinion, hey, I'd love to hear it. Yeah. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, look, I really appreciate you guys' follows. They're great. Please, keep following, and I will keep putting stuff out, and hopefully I'll keep putting out things that you like. If you have suggestions, I'd be happy to hear them. If you get a chance, please, if you want to support this channel, if you're new and you haven't done it, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it really, really helps the channel to grow. And also, please, please comment on the videos, because you would be surprised how much that helps on getting my videos out. So those two things you can do. It costs you nothing. You don't have to go to my PayPal. You don't have to go to my Patreon. You don't have to go to my Discord. Just doing those things would be a huge help. Thanks, guys. That's enough advertisement. Let's get on with the good stuff here. So we did, which one was this again? I talked so much I completely forgot where I was at. Okay, we're on 20, going to 28. Okay, here we go. Enough with that stuff. Let's get back to the work here. Okay, as you can see, we've added some decorative trim. I have done, again, the topsoil. We did the windows. It now has windows and window trim and all of that. So it is looking much, much better. And there you go, guys. Alright, so let's start with this side. We'll go in and take a quick look. And there you go. And we'll go downstairs. And there you go. Okay, so that's one side of this. And this is the back, huh? Should have came out on the other side. Alright, let's go over here. We'll go in this side. We'll go downstairs first. There we go. And there we go. And we'll go upstairs. And there you go. Alright. And let's see. We'll save this guide so I can remember which one I'm on. That was 28. Okay, guys. So, next we are going to move on to number 29. Okay, so we are now in 29. So, let me get outside of it so you can see it. Okay, we have done decorative trim. I have done quite a bit of work on this one. So, where do I begin? Let's start with the patio area. I know it doesn't look like much, like I did much, but I've actually cordoned off the front section so that it's now like a patio type area, indoor patio type area, and then we've added doors so that now you can, when it gets cold, you can stay nice and warm in here, and you don't have big breezes blowing on you and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's this guy, and then again, I did the topsoil, I did the windows, I did the interior textures, I did the window trim. I partitioned it off. I did the thumbnail, the imposter, basically all of the stuff on this guide that I could think of that really needed it. Like I said, I had a little extra time. I was really trying to put it to good use. Okay, so let's take a look in here. And this is the downstairs. Simple and to the point. And let's see. Over here, we have, again, we got the downstairs, which is here. And of course the stairway, which goes upstairs to the top part of the other house. And then over here we have a small living space up here for one of the clerks that lives, that works downstairs. So, there you go. And there you go. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with this one. It's not actually it's not a loading dock kind of thing. It's more right now just a decorative element that I wanted to add to it, and I'm still working out the details on what I want to do with that. But we are definitely getting there. Okay. And go. Okay, guys, so let's see now. That was number 29. We are now moving on to number 30. We only have 2 left, so please bear with me. We're almost done. Okay, so, yeah, we'll go ahead and save it. There you go. Now, that's probably from the doors moving. I didn't actually change anything there. But, there you go. Did the topsoil. I did the, I did one of the doorways. I did the, redid the upper window. I did the windows and the trim, the interior textures, and the thumbnail, and the imposter. There wasn't a lot to do on this one. Mostly I just wanted to bring it up so that it will be easier to get some work done. See? I did add an upper deck on this one, because it needed it. And it most definitely is a welcome addition for living space. So, yeah, it worked out really well. It's coming out kind of the way I have it in my head. Okay, so that was number 30, which is the last of the WBs. We have one more house to go, and that is the wheelwright's house. So let's take a look at it. The wheelwright's house is right here, and we'll load him up. And let me get this off that. Okay, let me get rid of that gun thing so that we don't accidentally do something we don't want to do. Okay, now, again, added trim, did the topsoil, did the windows and the window trim, interior textures, and just all in all, bringing it up to par. So we'll take a quick look in here, and there you go. And of course, I did the upper deck on this one also. I hadn't forgotten about it, although I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I had to wait till I got more done before we could put it in. Anyway, it did require some rebuilding on the walls, which was needed. And then there you go, and we'll go up here so you guys can see what we've done. And there you go. And it's looking much closer now. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. I'm looking forward to being able to build this one out. It's another one of my favorite builds, so I'm really looking forward to it. And I just wish I could do a little more, a few things I had hoped I could do, but apparently I can't because of the block structure. But it's still turning out really nice. Well, guys, I want to thank you I have kept you guys busy for a half an hour on these bills. But I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day to check out this video. I really appreciate it. And you guys really are the best. I really appreciate your support. Hope you guys have a good weekend. And I'm out of here for now, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Bye.